Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back at If My Heart Had Wings. Let's carry on. Asa had become a member, so one of Akari's conditions had been met, which meant that there were two left to fulfill. The lack of a teacher to act as an advisor, and the lack of a qualified personnel. If the advisor is someone who has the qualifications, that would fulfill both at the same time, but that would be just too good to be true. Definitely. You'd be lucky then.
お前たちの気持ちはわかるんだが、俺も演劇部の顧問やってるから。
No, thank you.
先生が演劇なんて似合わない。そうだそうだ。
That is so rude. You can't say that to a teacher.
うるさいよ。俺は今でこそ慶風学園で教師やってるが、本当は芸術家志望だったんだ。
Yeah, he wants to be like Shakespeare, doesn't he?
芸術はいいぞ。お前らもグライダーなんかやめて演劇部に入れ。
No, thank you.
嫌です。お断りです。
先生ちょっと傷ついたぞ。
Poor fella. The teacher left, hurt, and we all slouched forward, dejected. By the way, that was our homeroom teacher. Oh, poor teacher.
やっぱダメか。
Yeah, this isn't going very well.
どの先生ももうどこかの部活を受け持っているんですね。
Seems like it, said Asa as she looked at the list. That is a list of teachers at Kaifu Academy that Agi had made. It has information on their homeroom class, clubs to which they are advisor, and whether or not they are on Tapioca Sensei's side. Today, using that list, we've been going around and asking all the teachers who seemed like they might cooperate with us. But you did really well to get all of this information.
アゲハちゃんの情報網を甘く見ないでよね。
Oh God.
あとは山野辺先生くらいか。
We can't ask him. Even more of his hair will go white.
そしたら今度こそ新妻飛び込んの危機に。
Our advisor last year, Yamanobe Sensei, is young but he's married. It seems that his wife is a slender, pretty woman. After seeing her husband, who she just married, aging right before her eyes, she screamed, "This shouldn't be happening! Not to my lovely Yamanobe Sensei!" I guess I can understand how she feels.
この際、
Yeah.
そこは諦めてもらうしかないわ。
You can't just decide something like that.
そうだよ。かわいそうだよ。奥さん美人だって噂なのに。
Is she now?
じゃあどうするのよ。
Picture, please. I don't believe it.
それは。
Let's think of another way. As the screen fades to black. It's after school. We're taking a day off from club activities. The materials we ordered still haven't arrived, so we've stopped working. Okay. So, when's my route? Anytime now, please? No? Okay. Which is why, for the first time in a while, we've got nothing to do after school.
アゲハ、今日部活ないんでしょ？どっか寄ってこうよ。ごめん、用事あるんだ。
Aggie refused the invitation of the girls in the class and came over to me.
ねえ、葵、
Okay.
暇でしょ？買い物付き合ってよ。
I don't know. Let me check my calendar. Where do you want to go?
ウィンディの地下街だけど。
Kotori goes past us as we are talking. Kotori, what are you up to?
私、秘密基地に寄って帰る。
Huh? Why's that?
ちょっとだけやっときたいことがあるの。
I see. I wonder what Asa's up to. We've told her we're taking the day off, so perhaps she's gone somewhere to hang out with Yoro.
ねえ、葵、付き合ってよ。
What should I do? Everybody wants me, apparently. Oh, goody choice. Right then. Go home with Kotori, go together with Agihia, go to Asa. Since we're technically aiming for Kotori's route, we're taking the middle one. I'm going to the secret base too.
ふーん、そう。
Aggie had a bored-sounding tone to her voice as she said, "See you tomorrow," and left the classroom. Okay, let's go, Kotori. All alone, in one
アゲハ
room.
の誘い断ってよかったの？
What do you mean?
だって、
So dense. God. Huh?
葵くん、秘密基地に何か用事があるの？
Well, not really. Since Kotori's going, I thought I'd go with her. Even if I did go with Agia, I'd only end up carrying her bags for her. You're about to say something just then. What was it?
別に何でもない。
Sure. We spoke on our way out of the school gate.
稲瀬先輩。
Uh-oh.
こんにちは先輩。
Hello, first grade girls. A group of first-year girls called out to me. Almost immediately, they had surrounded me. Oh god, I'm getting surrounded by midgets. Someone help! Send the police! Send the... I don't know. Send the lollicons. There you go. Hello?
今帰りなんですか？これから部活なんですか？
Yeah, well, I guess so. It seems that they are Asa's friends. Seems like Asa was proudly talking in her classroom about how she joined the sewing club, which is fine, but it looks like her friends have become interested in it. It's strange that their interest isn't in the glider, but rather in me. Now they're coming to greet me and ask all kinds of questions.
朝どんくさいから迷惑かけてるんじゃないですか？
That's not true. Asa is trying really hard. There's nothing really wrong with this, but I'm not used to it, so I kind of feel uncomfortable. With a fake smile on her face, Kotori watches me from outside the circle.
ああ、葵くん、私先に行くから。
Ah! Wait!
先輩、かっこいいですよね。背も高いし。
Thank you. Did you know I do leg stretches every night? This is why I'm so tall.
朝ちゃんがすごく優しいって言ってました。
Oh, thank you. Oh, did she now? No, I mean, hey, Kotori! Kotori had made a face that said that she couldn't stay with me and had already gone off ahead. And it turns out the first years are still following. Opening the metal door and going inside, there was Kotori working alone in the huge dock. I can't believe you left me behind!
あれ以上、
I thought you
葵くん
left
の
me!
ヘラヘラみっともない顔、見ていたくなかったんだもん。
What expression? She wasn't as angry as I thought she'd be, but she was still a little blunt. Come on, I bought you some ice cream. It's Häagen-Dazs, strawberry flavor? You like that stuff, right? Kochi glared at me from a distance. Did she eat it? Then she pushed her wheelchair towards me. Here you go.
ありがとう。
The way to a woman's heart. Ice cream. Oh dear. We sat in the corner of the dock, eating ice cream. I think you have to eat ice cream in a hot place. Where we are now couldn't be any hotter.
ねえ、葵くん、
Yeah?
アイス食べさせとけば機嫌が治るだろうとか思ってない？
I don't know. With a plastic spoon still in her mouth, she gave me a sideways look. I don't think so.
まあ、いいけど、美味しいから。
I guess that's her perspective on it. But it looks like she's accepted this is as a form of apology. What were you doing?
道具の手入れ、あと掃除とか。
You came here all by yourself to do that? Kotori nods while eating her Häagen-Dazs. We could all do that tomorrow together.
みんなとだと、私、足手まといになるし。
You're not a burden. Kotori seems a bit sullen as she speaks. I reflect on having said something that did need to be said. Kotori's in a wheelchair, so whether we're working, cleaning, or whatever it may be, she can't do it the same way as everyone else. No one thinks of her as a burden, but I guess there is a difference in the amount of work she can do. Kotori's worried about that, and everyone else seems to be aware of that.
何かするとき、
Yeah.
みんなが私のこと気遣ってるの、分かってるもん。それが嫌なの。悲しくなる。
Oh. Yeah. We can't completely avoid looking out for her. The reason we do that is because she's important to us. But I can't understand why that makes things tough for her. When I got injured and I had to quit the cycle racing club, having my friends look out for me sometimes made me happy, and sometimes it was tough. Kochi usually doesn't show that she sometimes finds that tough. She can be cheerful at times, and at others, she can make selfish requests like it's no big deal. The fact that she can say what she really thinks around us is a relief to us.
情けないわ、ほんと。私、
Oh.
部長なのに。滑走路の時も、迷 惑かけちゃったし。
I think you know this, but no one except you worries about it. Oh no, wells up. Tears appear in Kotori's eyes. Don't start crying all of a sudden. Come on, you'll spoil the ice cream that I went to the effort of buying for you. Oh no, she's hanging her head even more now. I don't know what's triggered this, but she's gone into faint-hearted mode. I put my hand on her head, the same as always, and start stroking it. There. It's nothing to cry about, is it?
泣いてないもん。
It's sweat.
汗だもん。
Then you're sweating a lot. Koji starts sniffing. This year, Koji has been working really hard as the leader of the Sewing Society. She doesn't have the same level of expert knowledge or techniques as Agiha, and she can't be a pilot like me either. It looks like there's nothing that only Kotori can do. But in the past, like the time that we found out that Amane would be leaving, whether there's a difficult situation, Kotori is always the one who says, I want to do it. Like this. And expresses herself the strongest out of all of us. Kotori has a straightforward nature, like a child, and she's like a compass, showing us the direction in which he should be heading. Kotori slowly ate her ice cream while crying. She looked like a child who became timid after being scolded by her mother. It was kind of cute.
何？
It's nothing. Come on, eat up. I couldn't help myself looking at her crying, and without thinking, I blushed while trying to cover it up. I think everyone knows how hard she's trying. She's disabled, so even something like pushing her wheelchair all the way to the secret base all by herself is really tough. But to Kotori, that is perfectly natural. But she also worried about not being able to move around like everyone else. She has an unusual strong sense of responsibility, so she's concerned about inconveniencing other people. However, originally, the girl known as Kotori Habane was just a regular girl. She looks cute, and her grades and general sporting abilities were probably better than most people, but that's about it. Also, she's easily moved to tears. She's a little self-conscious, and when she tries too hard, she sometimes cries. When did it start? I guess from the time I persuaded her not to quit school. It's been my duty to comfort her. It seems like she only cries in front of me. That's a bit of a lucky thing, isn't it, mate? Maybe that's what she needs. I think that when she cries, she can let out all the things that she's been bottling up. There. You're trying ever so hard, Kotori. You're trying ever so hard.
もうバカにしないで。
While still crying, she gives me a punch in the side. It doesn't really hurt though. I stroke her head and hug her gently. Sorry, but this is kind of embarrassing. As I speak honestly to her, Kotori pushes her forehead into my chest, then cries without making a sound. While holding Kotori's head, one part of me wants her to stop crying, but another part of me wanted to stay like this for a little longer.
ありがとう。もう復活した。
I think this is the second game that nearly got me to cry. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm probably going to end it there then, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.